Cancer, what up? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message today for the sign of Cancer, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we all have a fourth house as part of our birth chart, and time and energy are fluid. So take what resonates here today, leave the rest for someone else, and these readings are timeless. So whenever you stumble across this message, there will be something here for you. Cancer placements to help bring you clarity and confirmation, to help empower you, to help you align. Tapping into my Cancerian energy today, I use this Faceted Garden Oracle deck along with this Shaman's Dream Oracle deck just to help me catch the vibe, see what Spirit's wanting to bring through. Pretty clear message here today, y'all. We're going through a massive shift, one of the most gnarly portals I think we will experience in our lifetimes, one of them at least, right? And that's definitely what's coming through here as well. Cancer, I see a brand new beginning on the horizon. I see a new world. I see a new chapter. I see you separating yourself from anything that's not serving you. This gradual release that has happened probably over the past few years, right? As you have been ascending, you've been learning, you've been growing, you are, ascending into higher levels of consciousness, higher states of awareness here. And it's like, as you raise in frequency, anything that is not resonant with that slowly starts to fade away. So we have this stars in the sky, Cancer, limitless possibilities as you are coming through as the lotus. So it's like you've made it through the mud. Here you are blooming into all your glory. And it's like, where do we go from here? Well, we have the Tidy House card. So we have this new beginning. It looks like recalibrating, refocusing, clearing, integrating, and all of these things that happen as we're in between worlds are kind of happening, playing out for you as well here, Cancer. So there's limitless possibility. There's healing happening right now with this Fool's Embrace, transmuting pain. This is similar to the Temperance card. This is really about you turning the lead into gold. This is really about you taking your trials and tribulations, Cancer, and turning that into your growth, your healing, your ascension here. So it feels like a bit of a pause, time for some self-care, time to make sure we are not burning ourselves out. We're staying connected to the divine. This is the cosmic womb here, the divine feminine energy, that energy of going within, right? And we see the same thing here with the consciousness card. It looks like your crown chakra is wide open, and there's very important information coming from heaven, coming from the astral through you at this time. Cancer, bottom of the Faceted Garden, we have the Ram. Bottom of the Shaman's Dream, we have this first breath. So we have all of this energy of new beginnings, of go time, of something new, something fresh, right? So first breath, beginner's mind, very exciting. Cancer, I'm gonna pray real quick and we'll dive into the tarot. Nine of Cups, Temperance. There's that Fool's Embrace energy, right? Patience as well. Holy, divine, Mother and Father, Holy Spirit, spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors. Messages for Cancer today, for Cancer placements for their highest good. Anything collective needs to hear or know, any messages that'll bring them clarity and confirmation, any messages that will empower them, any messages that'll bring healing, wisdom, understanding, any messages that will help Cancer align with their highest selves, their highest timelines, their best lives, of course, above all. Any messages that will help Cancer align with the highest divine timeline, the highest divine will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. Amen. Spirit, what's the theme of Cancer's message today? Queen of Swords. What's the theme of Cancer's message? Hermit, Moon, Justice. Bottom of the deck, we have that Queen of Swords. Again, to me, it feels like you're really seeing things, starting to see things clearly, Cancer. Again, seeing things from this much higher level of awareness, seeing what these relationships, situations, happenings, trials, tribulations, it's like you're seeing the deeper meaning in them. You're seeing the reflection. You're understanding that. You're integrating that. You're taking that wisdom, and it's illuminating you here. So it looks like as things are coming into energetic balance and wrapping up, this is about you integrating, Cancer, and taking that light into your next chapter. This Feast of Plenty, choices and their consequences, was a card that fell out from this shaman's dream, and it wanted to kind of overlook this energy. This card is about the opportunity that's here, that we're in the midst of at this time. And it's the Feast of Plenty is really like, if we've tried, so it's like we're at this crossroads. We can go this way or this way. We've went this way before. We've never went this way before. When we went this way last time, it didn't really work out, right? It wasn't the best. But here we are faced with this at this crossroads, and it's like, which way are we going to go? The Feast of Plenty card is really about the choice and the experience. It's not really about the end game. It's like, if you're at this crossroads right now, to just choose whatever way. It's this way or that way. Ask your heart, ask your soul, which way is it? And then choose. It's about the experience from that choice, right? So there's no right or wrong answer here. Spirit's like, if you've tried something once and you didn't like it, let's try something new. Do we want to go with the same because it's familiar, or do we want to take that risk and go into the unknown? That's the energy of this Feast of Plenty. So let's jump into the tarot. See what this Nine of Cups energy is all about, this wish fulfillment. What's going on with Cancer, Spirit? What's Cancer's energy right now? Page of Wands, moving toward that Star, Nine of Pentacles. You guys, this is a completely new direction, Cancer. In it, you guys actually got two pages out here, Page of Swords, Page of Wands here. So it looks like you're moving in a completely new direction here. You're ready to, you're opening yourself up to receive your blessings here with this Nine of Pentacles. It's a very empowered energy. Especially with this Star, it's like this deep healing that's taking place for you, Cancer, is opening you up. It's bringing you into this new vibration, this new world, and it feels like you are bringing yourself into, a frequency where you will be pulling in, attracting what it is you're trying to manifest. For some of you, love, for sure. What's crossing, Cancer? So the crossing energies can be like, what's helping us? What's hindering us? Y'all got Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. So a lot of very clear confirmation that a door is open for you right now, that there is this opportunity for change, for something new. There's this opportunity to truly align with destiny, right? Star, Wheel of Fortune, major arcana coming, a lot of major arcana coming out here for you, Cancer. It's like the new. I feel like the new is calling. Like, what's helping, what's hindering? Ace of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups. You're being intuitively guided to move in a new direction, Cancer. I feel like maybe this is not easy, or it may be a little bit difficult because it's feeling like it's outside of our comfort zone. It's not, we're not familiar with this way, right? But Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles coming through in the energies that are crossing you. It's like the wheel's definitely turning in your favor, and it's something new. You've changed so much, and now it's like the divine is leading you. The planets are aligning for you, Cancer, to bring you into this new space. Let's to move you away from the betrayals, to move you away from the toxicity, to move you away from relationships and situations that are just not fulfilling you or pouring back into you, right? The divine is trying to bring more harmony into your everyday reality and existence. Cancer, Temperance coming through again, Sagittarian energy, Aquarian energy out here, big Jupiter, right? It's this expansion, but also Jupiter Uranus conjunct right now can also bring a feeling of things being much bigger than they are. So there's also this energy of like rooting down, zooming out, like you're good. Your crown chakra is wide open, Cancer. You already know you're one of the most intuitive signs of the zodiac. I feel intuitively like you are being intuitively pulled in a certain direction, but there's this hesitation or this fear. For whatever reason, right? Maybe the people around you are saying you can't, or maybe that voice in your head is telling you you can't. Maybe for some of you, you're having to leave like family or friend dynamics behind because they're toxic or whatever it may be, right? It regardless of how it's resonating or playing out for you, Cancer, I feel it's out of our comfort zone because it's not familiar. This is new. This is new. And there's this energy of like you could really dream as big as you could possibly dream and even bigger right now, Cancer. So opening yourself up to that, to receive more than your wishes and right, it's like the divine's really trying to bless us right now for those of us that are honoring that inner call, right? So what is incoming for Cancer, please, Spirit? Y'all, 5 of Pentacles flipped over in the deck, didn't want to come out. So this is something inside of you, Cancer. For whatever reason, it could have been put there from someone else. It could be there from past lives. It could be there, right? This is about you knowing your worth. This is about you knowing that you're good enough, that you're beautiful, that you're strong, that you're lovable, that you're worthy. This is about you, Cancer, realizing that you have the key to the door of your destiny, and your own spirit, your own soul is calling you to that right now. You guys, I'm telling you, this is one of the most gnarly shifts that we are going to experience. This is such an auspicious time. And for you, Cancer, it's like having the courage to really shine your light, having the courage to embody your authenticity, having the courage to speak your voice, having the courage to share your light or your story or whatever it is. This is where, Cancer, it feels like something's clicking and you're like, you know what? Beast mode activated, right? I'm no longer dwelling, crying over the spilled milk. I'm no longer looking at my past through rose-colored glasses. I see things exactly as they are, and that's what that is. We don't have to go any further. You know, we don't have to go any further than that. Because we're here now at the top of the mountain with the opportunity of a lifetime. Anything that was blocking us, bringing us down, not serving us was exposed, right? Through these eclipses, through these transits, everything is coming to the light. And it's kind of like what we do with that's where it counts, right? Emperor, bossing up, taking control, Queen of Swords, making those tough decisions, but the decisions that are best for you. What is this incoming? Is there anything else incoming? Yeah. This is a lot of internal stuff that you're going through here. A lot of internal change as well. I feel like you have changed so much, Cancer, in a beautiful way, right? Not in a bad way. You've changed so much. I feel like you are getting to know this new version of yourself as well. What I can say in this incoming energy that I see surely is direct contact and communication between you and the divine. And so obviously that's going to be a little bit different for everyone, but what I see is you see the red light, you get the memo, right? And this is about you kind of going for it. Something about like loosening your grip on expectations or broadening your expectations, or also staying optimistic here. Cancer, simply put, it feels like you're very much taking your power back here, right? Stepping into your power, stepping into your beauty. This is very beautiful energy. Let's grab some advice. Man, it almost feels for some of my Cancers, there's something inside of you. Like I said, whether it was placed there by whatever, there's something in you that you are overcoming. It's like when I say you're taking your power back, you're like, I am no longer letting that hinder me. That bullshit, that thought pattern, that habit, that person, that situation. You're like, So what's the advice for Cancer here, please, Spirit? Wow. You guys, I'm telling you that your message, Cancer, is choose. Do it. Go for it. No, period, right? Period. No overthinking, no thinking about, but what if I do this and then this happens and blah, 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 blah. All of that is an illusion. It's not real. Right here in this very moment, this is real, and Spirit is saying, go. And there's nothing to think about, because what I feel is Cancer already knows, but there's some type of internal battle happening here about all of the things and but what if and blah, blah, blah. That's what this feels like. And I feel like this is huge, Cancer. You're coming through as King of Swords with the Death. Two of Pence as well. No more going back and forth. Yes and no. It's like anything causing you imbalance. This is bringing you into bringing you into your new chapter. So it feels like this massive release, or speaking your truth, or doing it, whatever it may be. Like, I'm going to tell these people how I feel. I'm going to get up and do that. I'm going to, and this is coming from a place of integrated wisdom from everything that you have experienced. It's like, fool me once, right? You're not going to get fooled again. You're not going to do that again, because you've learned through the darkness. And so here's where you are being guided to take that sword and first breath. New. Go. Bottom of the deck, actually, we have the Ten of Wands as well, which is all about moving on. It's all about a chapter, an entire chapter that you created or that you participated in for the sole purpose of soul evolution is over. And here is where you might be a little bit weighed down through carrying parts of that chapter with you. If you see the difference between this Sun and this Ten of Wands, it's like here, there's no room for anything. Here, she is open. There's infinite possibility here. Like, and it's an energetic thing as well. Like I said, a lot of this is very internal, Cancer. So positive affirmations and vision boarding and staying positive right now is really very powerful, because it seems like there are forces that are trying to pull you down to some degree, so that, you know, it's like things can just feed off of us when we're stuck in that loop, right? So Ace of Cups, Two of Wands, Ten of Cups, Four of Swords. This is healing. This is happiness. This is happily ever after type energy. This is you moving into your happily ever after and creating that. And again, it's not about what the end looks like. It's about the experience. It is about the experience. It's about the trip, not the destination. So stay positive, stay patient, family. Let's get it. We're growing that garden. Let's grab some oracle cards really quick. Slide some of these out the way. Star, Nine of Pentacles. What a beautiful, beautiful message. And I mean collectively speaking, right? This is a collective energy. So beautiful, so sacred. Spirit, what's the message for what is the message for Cancer? Deep quiet, meditation and stillness. And then the Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. Both of these cards are like pump the brakes, take care of yourself, connect with the divine. Pump the brakes, take care of yourself, connect with the divine. What's the message for Cancer, Spirit? Self-care, self-love, nice sleep, spending time with nature. Tantra of 639 hertz. Some of you may want to connect with that frequency. Perfume of Sophia, Lasya of Parvati, and Sacrament of Extreme Unction, number 34. Okay. Your heart knows how to let go so that you can find peace. It's time for you to experience spiritual closure. A beautiful new reality is opening up for you. Entering it requires you to release your attachment to the past. You've been inwardly preparing for a powerful rebirth. Now is the time to trust in what is meant for you and move toward it with an open, trusting heart and a peaceful mind. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for always showing up. These messages always kind of just drive it home, put the bow on top. It says, it's in an ideal world, we'd finish our inner work, be completely healed, check it off the list, and then move on without any issues from the past intruding into our present life. In a more realistic view, we do our best to muddle through, gaining enough understanding and healing to attain some degree of closure, and then move on as best we can, flicking off the remains of the past which can arise even whilst we are doing our best to let go. In an even more challenging turn of our growth spiral, we may notice something has run its course and no longer belongs in our world, and yet have trouble exercising the past and its pains, confusions, or attachments, so it bleeds through into the present, even though we know it doesn't belong there. To avoid the taint of the past causing unnecessary issues in the present, the Oracle of Sacrament of Extreme Unction brings powerful spiritual last rites so that you can be cleansed and liberated into the fullness of your next phase. In the Catholic tradition, extreme unction is performed at the time of physical passing to cleanse the soul and allow it to gracefully leave the body and enter the afterlife. In the context of this oracle, the symbolic equivalent of the sacrament is a powerful intervention of spirit to free you from the grip of what has been. It's a liberation from habit and the compelling lure of the familiar. It's divine forgiveness and healing. Extreme unction translates into last anointing. Whilst spiritual grace will be with you always and blessing is always available to the receptive heart, this oracle wishes to bring your attention to the ending of a particularly stubborn pattern. As it does, you'll feel greater freedom and a new lease on life, as if you're being born again within this lifetime. It augurs significant and permanent healing release. Wow, you guys. As the expression goes, every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. This oracle encourages you to embrace your future and let go of the emotional and psychological burdens you've been carrying for yourself and likely for many others, ancestors, and more for far too long. Sometimes we martyr ourselves to the pain of the past or even attempt to carry the suffering of others, holding it within our hearts as if that can alleviate the burden of another or create healing. Ten of Wands energy, right? All that happens in such instances is suffering increases. So let yourself off the hook for guilt, shame, or blame. Give yourself permission to acknowledge that all people, including you, have done their best. The universe is offering you a powerful spiritual gift. Your heart knows how to receive it. Let go. There is no turning back. It's time to start new. It's time to start anew. It is your time to be happy and free. And if you see this smoke here, there are definitely some dense, thick emotions surrounding this energy. Cancer, having a good release, going to hang out with some water, listen to some music or something that will provoke that release, right? A very powerful song or something like that, right? And I don't mean go listen to like depressed music that's going to bring you down and have you dwelling in that energy. I mean like something powerful. You're going to overcome, Cancer. This is a huge, it's like you're literally making it over, quote unquote, the hump on your spiritual journey. And so I truly see and feel that that just like Drake, nothing was the same, right? Nothing was the same. Let's grab a message from Ma and we'll tap out. We'll take our deep breath. Cancer placements. Thank y'all for stopping through and showing love. I appreciate y'all a ton. And then again, Spirit, thank you so much for always showing up. We appreciate you. We honor you. Divine Mother, what's the message for Cancer? The mothers of the zodiac. Wow. When hope is lost and a way forward cannot be sensed, Kali's love will find a way. If the path does not yet exist, then it shall be created. If you cannot see or feel how you can move from where you're at to where you want to be, Kali's wisdom and grace will manifest at the perfect time to provide what is needed. And then Nitya Kali flipped over as well, and this says and then you got this deep quiet meditation and stillness. So it says, through journeying within, you'll gain energy, insight, and freedom from the constraints of what has been. Allow that which needs to end to do so. You shall realize that you're not being denied, but released. There is something new on the horizon for you, so honor your losses, but keep hope in your heart for what is meant to be. Cancer. I think this is one of the biggest ones we've done for y'all in a grip. Family, I'm proud of y'all. Stay strong. Stay positive. We're close, family. This year is going to be the year. So let's get it. Before we tap out fully, we're going to take a deep cleansing breath. We're going to use our will, our imagination to draw from the air this divine cosmic energy, this prana. Picture it as white or gold light, filling your body, filling your aura. As you take that breath in, we're going to pause and hold the breath at the top. When you're full of this prana, you're going to imagine yourself glowing as bright as you possibly can. Then as you release, you're going to exhale very forcefully, like you're filling up one of those little water balloons. I don't know if you've ever tried that, but it is not easy. You have to blow very powerfully. So you're going to take a deep breath in. And then when we release, we're going to watch all of the negativity, any blockages, any sadness, anything like that. We're going to watch all of that leaving us. Picture it as black or gray, smoke or static, so the divine can help us transmute that. So first things first, Cancer, we're going to take a deep, full breath out. Completely empty your lungs, and then we will get this breath in. Go ahead and breathe out. Empty, empty, empty. Now breathe in. Hold it. Squeeze, Mula Bandha. Lift that energy up your spine. Now pull it down. Lock it into your heart space. Watch yourself glowing as bright as you possibly can. And release. Cancer, love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hope y'all have a blessed rest of your day, and I will see you beautiful beings on the next reading.